Hi Muglets. It's time for Dehya God mode. This one will start off a little bit different because I wanted to get her to C1. I think at C1 she could be capable of some decent damage, so I want to take a look at that. Of course, I still think she is more interesting as not a DPS, but even so, it would be kind of cool to get to a point where she can, you know, be a protector as well as dealing decent damage. C1 usually isn't too bad, but depends on luck, obviously. We got our Dehya 3 summons ago, so this won't really be a summon video, so I'm not gonna have a counter. We're just gonna go until we get her. That obviously isn't it. Got a Barbara, nope. Clay, all right, we're at like 30 now, I think. Another Barbs, another Barbs, hopefully. Nope, lots of Barbs. Not that it really matters. I don't really care about any 4 stars there. And yeah, this is gonna be our last 10 pull. So unfortunate. It's kind of funny because like I was so happy when we got Dehya and her weapon without actually having to wail. But it seems like I couldn't let that be because now we're going for C1 and I most likely will have to wail. I'm gonna do the rest of these singles, but yeah, I don't have high hopes. We're at like maybe 50 or 60 now. Nope, 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 purple, but that's not Dehya. Last pull, please. No. I didn't realize I already had 2,000 Genesis crystals up there. We could use those first. Will be funny if we get her in the next 10 pull now, because that would have still been what I had from before the banner. So basically, technically no wailing. If this is Dehya, we have to win 50-50 though, even though we did just wail. So that's kind of besides the point now. 4th. No, God, another Mona. Dude, really? We just got a Mona. She'd be like C8 or C9 now. Why can't you give me some other standard banner unit like Dehya? Oh God, that sucks. That wasn't even early either. Maybe this one will be like a repeat of last time. Nope. Okay, first 10 pull. Oh my God, I regret this already. Second 10 pull, third 10 pull, 4th. Oh, okay, there we go. It was pretty early. I'll be happy with that I didn't have to wail more. But a Mona, dude. I only have 3 max constellation standard banners and there's like 7 or something. And Mona twice in a row. All right, but there's our C1 Dehya, double 5-star, just because. Maybe another Mona. Could do it. It's weird I'm summoning on a God mode. I think I've only done this one other time before, but whatever. That kind of hurt. Could have gone a lot better. I'm not gonna get her to C1 yet because I want to compare. I want to build her up all nicely, get her in her signature weapon, which we do have now. The Beacon of the Reed Sea, very nice. I do want to kind of build her sort of DPS-ish. And see what she can do and then see what the difference is when we get her to C1. I think that'd be pretty interesting. I forgot to farm books. I don't know if they're open today. I knew there was something I was forgetting. Damn it. We did pre-farm a lot of the stuff. We'll need some more Poopas. I think 1 or 2 more boss runs and some Eremites. Kind of worried about those talents now though. Guess we'll start with those. Wow, that Eremite dropped 42 blues. That's pretty crazy. I wasn't in the shop. We will also need some more of these. Let me just craft everything we got first of all. So we can go ahead and get her the 5th star. And yeah, I bought the Eremite things because like she needs them for talents also. And I'm all kind of farmed out from the weapon. I just kind of don't want to today. Want it to be a little easier. There's level 80. I'm actually not even sure if we have enough of this stuff either. If we can at least get her burst to 8, then I'll consider continuing on with the God mode. We have a decent chunk of the middle grade stuff as well. Maybe I got lucky. But also, yeah, the weekly boss mats kind of hurts a little bit to use this stuff because it's still so like hard to get, but my typical goal would be to get the important talents up to 8 for God mode. I don't think we'll be able to do that. It'll probably be Molten Inferno 7, burst 8. That's what it's looking like now. I don't have any more books. I mean, close enough. I know her normal attack is at 3. It'll probably stay at 3. When I say DPS, I of course just mean with her burst, so a burst DPS. I still don't feel like her normal attack is ever going to be all that impressive, so we need a little bit of everything for the last star, so let's just go ahead and start, I guess, with the Poopas. Let's go ahead and deploy our farming team. Oh God, I triggered the boss. Let's beep out of here. Beep. All right, let's check if we have enough. Yes, indeed. Let's go hit up a boss real quick. We'll need 2 runs regardless of drops, so I don't really care. What's the artifact though? Pretty trash. While we're waiting for him to respond, let's go get those chunks. Don't know why we have 21 Dendros, but let's turn those into Pyros. And that's enough already. 7. That might be enough if we get a bonus. 2 bonus on 7. Sucrose is the most poggers. We're good. Just need 1 more boss run now. Should be respawned by now. Yes, indeed. Bing kapow. Gladiator Goblet. Well, Electro. Crit damage attack. But anyway, here we go. Final star. Gonna get her up to 90 now. Very exciting and very cool. 90. Wow. Wow. She got a ton of HP. She got like 5k extra HP. What happened? I was looking at her at 80 and she had 35k. How did she get so much more HP though? That's insane. She has 40k now. Did she really get that much HP just from 10 levels? That's very surprising. Does she have like high base? Very high base HP, wow. Does she have the highest base HP in the entire game? Hu Tao is also very close, but still not. But now that she's 90, talents as far as I can get them for now. Still C0. I'm curious to see what the difference is. We might keep her in the artifacts she already has, honestly. I think they're not horrible artifacts. 68 to 128 crit damage. It's not a ton, but again, we are focusing pretty heavily on HP here. We do have 40k. I'm surprised. I thought we'd have more like 35. We currently have 2-piece Oblige, 2-piece Tenacity for that extra burst damage. HP Sands, of course, Pyro Goblet. None of the pieces are very exceptional, honestly. They have a lot of HP substats like 15, 16, then some crit stats. This piece has way more Elemental Mastery than I would want, but I don't think I have anything better, honestly. It's gonna be very hard to vaporize her burst, like maybe with Kokomi or something, but I'm just not seeing the value of Elemental Mastery with her right now. Attack, HP, crit damage, that wouldn't be bad. Got a flat HP boost, which is the worst thing it could have gone to. Crit damage, all right. Another crit damage, okay, it's turning around. It is sad it happened on the first one though, because yes, now it happened again. And an attack roll, okay. It's probably better than the other one, maybe. Crit ratio is a little wrong in the other way now. And I'm not sure if we can get away with 0 energy recharge, but we will have Kazuha, so he'll give the whole party some energy recharge, might be enough. So final stats for now, 41.8k HP, 1500 attack, 98 EM, 61 crit, 148 crit damage, no energy recharge, and 46.6 pyro. So again, I kind of want to compare her C0 to C1 damage. And for that, we're just going to go on Masanori. We have Bini, Kazuha, Mona, and Dehya here. Although I'm probably going to actually start with an elemental skill and then wrap around back to Dehya like in a normal game, so we actually have all these bonuses and stuff. But here we go. I guess we can go ahead and give this a try to start with anyway. Go ahead and do Mona burst and then Dehya burst and just start spamming away. We're getting like 27k hits. That's actually way more than I was expecting already. 27k hits. As far as I remember, she hits like 11 times. So the total burst, even at C0, would be like 300k damage. All right, let's go ahead and give this another try here. Yeah, now it's like 28. And the last hit, 22. I thought the last hit was stronger. Incineration Drive does have bigger multipliers and bigger HP scaling, so that's kind of confusing why that was the lowest. Oh, probably the buffs run out like right before she does the last hit. I might just need to be a little bit faster with everything. So for the sake of the comparison, we're only gonna look at like the normal first hits, which were like 27, 28k. I have no idea what to expect from an extra 6%. I have to imagine it'll do something because it was currently sitting at 2.7%. Oh, okay, well, wait a minute. Her elemental skill just did 20k. I think that was a vaporize because Mona was there, but no other buffs. And her elemental skill did 20k. Oh, are the coordinated attacks also? The coordinated attacks were doing 20k. And considering she has very, very little elemental mastery, that's even more surprising. But all right, let's just try and do the exact same thing we did a second ago here. I'm gonna drop her E down first. And go to burst mode. Oh my God, they're doing 40k. We stepped out of Binny Ring, but they were doing over 40k each. That is a big difference. That is a massive difference. Wow. I mean, altogether, that is at least 400k damage. For a 4-second burst, that's really not bad. And that's not even taking into account everything else Dehya does, like damage sharing and resistance to interruption buffs and all that. Even so, I wasn't expecting that much of a jump from her C1. I do kind of want to do a Scara run, to be honest. I just realized our Dehya has over 50k HP now. I guess we weren't getting the 35% from the weapon since we weren't in a team at that moment. So I think it's getting a little out of hand now. I'm probably going to swap off of Tenacity, honestly, and get a 2-piece Pyro in there. We actually already have a Pyro Sands. I am feeling, though, that I might need a little bit more energy recharge, so I might also go off of Oblige and try and get a bit more energy recharge via subs. Yeah, so we dropped from 50 to 40k HP, but we got a bit of attack, some probably much needed energy recharge. I forgot her burst is on the higher side. Our crit ratio is not much different, I think. I think it's a decent ratio still. And we also gained some pyro damage, so we'll see how that goes now. We do have a lot more energy recharge, which obviously doesn't help our damage at all, but we should be able to get her burst more consistently. I'm gonna start with her E, actually, and then just go ahead and do all the stuff here. And then go ahead and go into burst mode here. We're getting like 40k now, so I think the damage did drop a little bit, but honestly worth it so that we can have a burst more consistently and more often. All right, let's go ahead and get our damage per screenshot here. Obviously for that, we gotta, you know, get a potion. We gotta get a no tomorrow 20 crit rate, 20 crit damage. All right, so we're gonna start with Dehya's E. Gonna go Binny burst, Kazuha burst, Mona burst, and then of course Dehya burst, and just hit away. Yeah, now we're getting like 78. Oh, we couldn't even get the last hit in there. He died so fast. Okay. Honestly, not that much more impressive than just doing it on Massa. I'm a little worried, honestly, because of floor 12 and the kinkies and everything, but also excited because I've been wanting to try this. I've been wanting to put my theory to the test if it would work out well, you know, having Dehya in one half, Zhongli in the other. As for 9 through 11, we're just going to go through them quickly. I will always have Dehya in one of the teams, and I'll mention if anything interesting happens. But yeah, typically those floors are much easier. I do actually want to try something different. So we've mostly been focusing on Dehya's burst and her damage capabilities, and from what I've seen so far, I think she does have actually a lot of potential. Even without the quote-unquote fake damage on Skara, she was still hitting, you know, 40k per hit, 11 hits. That's a lot of damage, but that is purely focusing on her as a burst DPS, building the whole team around her like that. For floor 9 through 11 and probably even 12, I want to focus more on her as a sub DPS. I honestly want to try a bit of a wacky team here. We have Yelan, Kokomi, Dehya, and Hu Tao. Hydra is pretty much good for everyone here. Oh god, what does Ito have? Is that Black Cliff? Why? I mean, it's good enough for floor 9. Glad I realized that now and not later. Dang, 26k from her E. Still actually really impressive. That was a 50k from something there. So yeah, there wasn't much to say for floor 9, but I do have some thoughts about the team. It was a little cumbersome, I gotta say. I do want to try the team again, but this time I'm just going to have Dehya more as support focused. And like once Hu Tao's E runs out, and then I don't really have anything to do until it comes back. And you know, when Dehya has her burst, I can do it while waiting for Hu Tao's E to go off cooldown. These floors are a little annoying though, because the enemies are so spread out. And if I want to relocate Dehya's thing, I need to go back to her to do that. I'm glad she has the option to relocate it though, to be honest. Like if you place Binny Ring and then the enemies are on the other side of the room suddenly, you're kind of just screwed. You have to leave it. I am starting to get a bit more into the swing of things though. I'm just starting with Dehya's E and placing that down so my other characters have, you know, damage mitigation, resistance to interruption. Like that one went really smoothly, 25 seconds. For floor 11, we probably have to go for a different team since we have a Wicked Torrents here. Although that other team could just replace my Geo team and we can have something else here. Floor 11 does have the defense ley line, so I do kind of want at least like Venti in one half or something. I think we'll try it like this to start, starting with a Venti burst. I didn't mean to do that. I'm so dumb. Big surprise though. But I mean, you know, she killed them all, so something. Well, this little dude just died. You're making me look bad. Gave us time to get Venti's burst back again, which was fine. We're gonna place the E down, go to Yelan. Oh yeah, Hu Tao actually has a bit of a problem hitting the dudes in the tornado, as far as I remember. One more Venti burst. Wait for the E, go, hurry. All right, that actually worked out really well. 97% left. Venti is just insanely OP there though. I don't know if Venti can actually pull them together, but see how this works. There's these dudes and then there's some more dudes at the end. Just do Hu Tao burst, I guess. Wow, that did nothing. Nice. Let's just do Dehya burst for fun. We have like no buffs here at all. Actually, there aren't really any buffs we could have anyway. I mean, also considering that's not even her main role. I can't really emphasize that enough. She is like a defense type support first and foremost. I think Venti has sacrificial bow. Whatever, it's fine actually. Kind of like being able to do two at once. Let's try another Dehya burst just for fun here. Yeah, like 14, 15k. Okay, that's not really that much, honestly. I mean, oh god, my Venti died. We don't really need Venti anymore. Go, Dehya. Provide us. We're in danger. Can you save us, Dehya? We need some more protection. Okay, well, he's actually almost dead. Can you finish? Okay, she can. And there was floor 11. So my issue is now we have the algorithm here in first half, which we kind of really want an Electro for. I can't really think of any Electros Dehya would work with well. outside of just being a damage mitigator. I don't know if she would actually be able to tank the Kinkies though. Those are terrifying. I tried a bit of like Nahida aggravate team and that seemed to work out pretty well on floor 11. So we'll try that again here. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Like the first chamber already took about half time, and I think this team is a slightly less strong maybe, but we'll see, I guess. I mean, starting with the Pyro Whopper Flower here is already kind of bad. And then 3 Abyss Mages, which is super annoying. And then we have 4 of these dudes at the end, which is, yeah. Well, we have 50 seconds left. It actually might work out. If possible, I would like to save bursts because second half is the hardest, in my opinion. Maybe we can use Dehya's. Although with nothing actually going on here, she's not going to do a ton of damage. Yeah, she could kill 1 though. I think we can do it though. Yeah, we had like 12 seconds to spare, but I was trying to retain burst, so that obviously slows things down a lot. And here we are on the dreaded consecrated beast floor. We do have Zhongli here, so I'm not too worried, but we gotta kill these guys in like a minute and a half at max, honestly. Okay, that was about a minute. I'm not even worried about time with the Kinkies as much as just dying. We'll see how it goes, I guess. I don't really want to hit the start challenge button. I'm scared, but here we go. Where are you, Ice One? Why is the Ice One always just away from everyone else? This is the one you need to kill first because he makes this giant ice arena, which kills you very fast. All right, Dehya's E is back. We're gonna just go ahead and try and do whatever we can, really. See if we can kill this Ice One now. Okay, Ice One is down. That's nice. Replace the E. Time might be getting a little close, actually. Oh, God. Let's do our burst. Yeah, again, not a ton of damage when there's not even like vaporize or anything. So the team probably needs, I probably need to think about the team a little bit more, but we have our E back up now. We can, you know, we're more or less safe. Okay, we cleared that with like 30 seconds left. Well, if you would die really quick. And I was like panicked the entire time, so I messed everything up. But damn, we actually survived super easily. I don't think anyone even got close to dead, but I wasn't looking at HP too much. But wow, that actually went super smoothly. Well, this floor went super slowly for some reason. Let's see how this one goes though. We only have 1 minute 20, so hopefully Dehya can stop us from getting like knocked around and everything. Why are these guys so spread out? If it wasn't for that, I think we could have done it, but now I'm not sure. No! Wait, what? What the hell happened? I hit retry because I think I was at 659 and the dude was like almost dead, but now it says I got 0 stars. Okay, that's a very weird bug. Well, here it says I got 8 out of 9. But yeah, I guess I'll rerun 12 later. That'll pretty much do it though. Like the kinky consecrated beast floor, which is the actual hard floor of 12 in my opinion, it went really smoothly. At C1, when you have a team focused around her like this, Binny, Kazuha, Mona, Dehya, she can do a good amount of damage and a lot more at C1. But honestly, what I'm thinking is that she is really just straight up better suited as a defensive support like a Zhongli. She doesn't have much AoE on her strikes, but she does strike multiple times. So if you're fighting a bunch of weak enemies, she could potentially kill more of them than some other character with a single hit burst. I mean, of course, in the team, I just took Dehya in for Abyss. There were pretty much no buffs for her. Sometimes we could get the odd vaporize off if like Kokomi's octopus was on the ground or whatever. But other than that, it was just pretty much raw damage and like 15 to maybe 20k per hit. It's not horrible burst damage, but yeah, it does take like 4 seconds plus the burst animation. So I'm not sure if there would be a good like middle ground team that she could be in, you know. Make sure to tell me what you think though in the comments down below. Dropping a like or subscribing if you enjoyed is always greatly appreciated as well. Thanks as always for watching, and until next time.